Hey guys, welcome back to our first rut report of the season. September has hit us.
It's coming off as a doozy.
Yeah.
No, it's been good. It's been good.
It's been a good first couple of days.
Yeah.
It started a little slow for the first day and really picked up.
Yeah. To start off this rut report, we want to talk about one thing that you guys are probably seeing with a lot of our content lately, and definitely as you're seeing us sitting here right now.
Elephant in the room.
Elephant in the room. Large one. Go ahead.
We're not wearing First Light right now. We're wearing a bunch of different brands.
This is true, but we don't hold anybody guilty for anything. We wish the best for First Light, but we have kind of shifted gears, and we're doing something totally different that we're super excited about.
We're going to take this opportunity to try out as much gear as we can throughout the season, and we're going to try to give you guys some honest reviews over the course of several months of using the gear, and give some feedback to you guys.
Dude, we're not getting paid from any of these companies. We are just doing an honest review to you guys, and hopefully giving you guys, I don't know, maybe just a little value add.
With that being said, we have a couple special guests here this week. We're going to sub them in, give you guys an update for the first 3 days of the season. We can't wait to bring you guys a bunch of great elk footage.
It's going to be some good stuff.
It'll be fun.
All right, guys. So Trevor and Steve had to bug out. Guys, we've had an awesome camp already. It's only day 3.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Day 3 of season. Sure you recognize the guy on the end, Levi Morgan. I'm sure anybody who's bass fished ever in their life or has watched bass fishing recognizes this guy, Andy Morgan. And then, as always, we try to have in our camp at least once to twice a year. This is my good friend Matt Elliott. So, yeah. Appreciate you guys for being here.
Absolutely.
Before we even get into the rut report, before we even get into hunting, before we get into anything, what do you guys think of Oregon? That's your first time to Oregon, right?
Absolutely, dude. It's absolutely gorgeous. People are super nice.
Yeah, we're not terrible people. You guys can come
I
visit.
knew that
you
wasn't
guys
the
can
case.
Come visit. Yeah. No, but as far as the hunting wise, as far as the terrain, was it kind of what you thought it was going to be as far as just the hiking day to day and how the elk hunting has been so far?
So we had hoped, seeing this cool front, at least I had, that they would be just kind of screaming and doing the deal. For me, the elk have been pretty quiet. Andy's had the hot hand this week.
Yeah.
So
Everywhere we've been, we've struck a bugle at least, and
that's been kind of a thing for like this hunt for me. And so every hunt is obviously different with just the demeanor of the elk and the time of the year and what's going on and everything. And it's like I wanted to get you guys to see elk a lot. You've heard elk a lot. I mean, it's there, and not necessarily in a bugle form. Yesterday we had elk at 90 yards probably, and just tearing up. It sounded like they tore up a half acre, and we never saw a darn one. Matt, hunt wise, talk to me.
As far as the hunting goes, this is typical early season Roosevelt hunting. It's like Levi, you were saying, you were hoping it'd be more like they're doing their thing, and they're right on the edge of it. We're just getting better every minute, and that's not untypical for week 2. Usually our week 1 is the last week in August, and like you said, it's spot and stock. Roosevelt's, like Andy was saying, the country is so thick. If they're not bugling, it is really hard to find them. You either luck out and see them in a clear cut, maybe you hear them crunching brush. Even a stick pop is the thing. They might just come in completely silent. The secret this week has been don't have Levi with you, and you'll get into it. Yes.
You're going to see
We changed teams yesterday, and I got put on Levi's team, and it was like,
great.
I used to like elk hunting. And so, I mean, we're hearing, like today, we were on 3 different herds of elk.
Yep.
Well, 4.
Everybody
tonight,
heard bugles.
Bulls screaming tonight. I cannot wait for these videos to come out, guys. You guys are going to love it. But as far as, like, we're hearing bugles.
Yeah.
Things are happening. There's maybe been some shots fired. We can't give away all this stuff. We can't give it away. But what I'm saying is, guys, it's actually been pretty decent. It's just, and that's what I was telling these guys too, is when we come into this, it's like the hardest part about Roosevelt hunting is finding the darn things.
a ton like fishing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know what I mean? You're going to hustle around. You're going to check every little spot you can check, and all of a sudden, boom. Then you're going to check 10 more spots and 10 more miles, boom.
You've still got it.
It is like power fishing though, especially Roosevelt's, because if they're, you could hear them from down below if you're in the right zone, but they can be just around a pocket in a little hole, and they can be bugling, and you'll barely hear them, like that bull tonight.
That's a great point.
We could barely hear that bull, and he started to move, and as he started to move and change the pitch, when he first started bugling, it was just bouncing off the canyon wall behind him, but he was he was in the bottom, and he moved and moved and moved, and then beautiful bull popped out.
Tough to
So
figure.
many times we've been like, all right, where's that from? And it's everybody's going, you know, it just depends on where you're facing at the time.
Yes.
And then the bull's facing, it just bounces off so many different directions.
Yes.
It's tough, it's finding them.
And that's that power fishing analogy. Is it seems like with Roosevelts, because they live in such small pockets and they're hard to hear, you just have to work and work and work and work. We were eating lunch today, up in the head of a draw, and we were calling from there, heard nothing.
250 yards from a bull.
We went 50
Nothing.
yards up and called, bull torched off.
Blew our hat off.
Yep.
Isn't that crazy?
And he was only 100 yards.
Oh, yeah.
His demeanor was totally different than anything I've seen so far. I mean, he came out and was moving, but you could tell he's had some fight in his voice this afternoon. There's no question about that. We'd been in the right spot and had time. Sun was going down fast. No way to get there for the wind. If we could have gotten the right spot, he'd have run up your pants leg.
Yeah.
Might be his last night.
It would have been his last night. It could be in the morning, that's for sure. That's what I said. We
Well, it's
roosted.
going to be.
It might be his last night.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for watching this, and I really appreciate these guys for coming out to Oregon and hunting with us. It's hopefully not going to be the last time that we're with them and hanging out and collaborating with them, but look at their stuff. Where can they find any of you guys?
My stuff, we have a show on the Outdoor Channel, Bow Life TV. On Instagram, I'm bowlife_Levi, and we are getting ready to launch a digital series, and you can find that at, finally, right? The whole world's like, wow.
Finally.
Come on with it.
Finally.
Yeah, but it's going to be thelevimorgan.com, Animal Mindset Podcast, all kinds of crazy stuff. So you can find it all there.
Andy?
Andy Morgan Fishing.
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook.
And Matt, MySpace? What do we got, buddy?
Mateo_Elliott. I've got like 1,200 followers.
Oh, we're going to bump that up.
You could
We're
be
going to bump
12
that up.
You could be 1,201. Lots
Bump
of,
that up, guys.
There's like
Yeah,
8
because Matt's
pictures
the
on
smartest guy here.
Matt is by far.
Trust
the
me.
smartest guy here. Yeah.
Definitely.
But you can also listen to the three of us on the Line
That's on
podcast.
Cool. There
You
you
can find
go.
that on. You can find that on Apple Podcast. You can find it on Spotify. Technical archery, bass fishing, and a whole bunch of laughs.
Yeah.
We are going to have some caribou steaks and I think tacos, caribou hamburger tacos, if you guys are all
I
in
don't
on
hate
that.
it.
Can't
So
wait.
we're going to get ready for some dinner, and that way we can get up in the morning and go chase some elk some more, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching this Rut Report. It's the first one. There's more to come next week. Hopefully you're going to see or hear some awesome stories.